All right, so we're now on to entries, okay? And this lecture is not going to go too deep into them. We're just going to create a simple entry box and a label to go with it, all right? So we'll be using our grid concept again, and let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and remove my label 1 or label 2 and label 3 and remove the grid functions for those. And what I'm going to do is over here, I'm going to create an entry. So the whole concept of entry are text boxes where the user can enter data. They can enter maybe their name, their password, so on, and or maybe you want to convert some currency, convert some data. That's where you'd use an entry in your Python GUI. So label 1 is equal to label, root text should be equal to, for example, if we want the user's name, okay? So name, that looks good. And then what we want to do is, well, we want this. We want to add our entry. So I'm going to go ahead and call my entry, I guess, entry space, I don't know. And then what I want to do is create my entry. So creating the entry, just like with labels, just like with buttons, you're going to use the entry function. And then in it, just specify that it's part of our root app. So entry space is equal to entry root. This will now create that entry text box, and go ahead and add this entry to your Tkinter interface. So the way this is going to work, entry space dot grid, and then it's going to take in two parameters again, so row and column. Going back to our Excel, if we're taking a look over here, our entry will now replace our widget 2. So what was our widget 2? Row 0, column 1. Let's go ahead and add that. So my bad. Row equal to 0, column equal to 1, okay? Now, that's it. Command S, F5. And what do we have? We have Python launcher. Awesome. So again, a very, very cool build where we have a name, and in my text box, I can now write Avinash. I can write any data you want. So as you progress through this course, you'll learn how to use these entry boxes, how to get the value the user has entered, perform functions, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So awesome job. This was a lecture on entries, creating a very simple entry, and in the next lecture, I'll build on this app.